All right, then. So a no-deal exit from the EU more likely than ever, given that Johnson is set to be the Prime Minister. How prepared are the Europeans for that scenario?
They're getting more and more prepared as time goes on, especially since the thinking now in Brussels is that no deal is perhaps the most likely scenario. Now, it would appear we're not being told that Johnson has any immediate plans to come here to Brussels or to any other European capitals. In fact, it seems likely that his first visit will be to Donald Trump in the U.S., and he may not come here till September. It looks like he is pursuing a brinksmanship strategy in which he will go right to the next European Council summit taking place on October 17th, and there he will hold out that threat of withdrawing without a deal and having the UK default on its financial obligations right until the last minute. And he thinks that at that October 17th summit, the EU will blink and it will say, okay, we will change the withdrawal deal to your liking. I can tell you people here think that's very unlikely. So what happens if they don't do that? Well, then there's 9 days to prepare. Given that most people here in Brussels think that this is a very likely scenario, the EU is likely to be more prepared for that eventuality because Johnson may even be blocked by his own British Parliament in going through with a no deal. So it really looks like the possibilities for October 31st are a no-deal Brexit, the British Parliament rejecting Johnson's attempt to have a no-deal Brexit, in which case that would probably kick off a general election or maybe a second referendum, or some kind of renegotiation of the withdrawal agreement if Boris Johnson can find some way to fudge those red lines. The thinking here in Brussels is also that, well, if anyone could do it, it's him. Because he's a Brexiteer, perhaps Leavers in the UK will trust him more than they trusted Theresa May to bend those red lines a little bit. So we'll see. But certainly, it's all systems go here in continental Europe preparing for a no-deal Brexit on October 31st.
Dave, thank you very much indeed. Dave Keating there reporting from Brussels. Well, here in France, lawmakers